On November 2nd, 2025, I made my way back up to Whitefield, New Hampshire to check out the restoration of the former Maine Central Mountain Division and the former Boston and Maine Wells River branch that now ends in Bethlehem. Starting at Whitefield, they're gearing up for rail and tie replacement on the Boston and Maine side of the diamond. Switch timbers, ties, and rail are staged awaiting installation, and old ties are marked with white paint, likely to indicate which ones are to be replaced. Some drainage pipes also look to be staged in the old Maine Central yard. Telling by the placement of the staged materials and markings, they'll be restoring the B&M tracks first. I'm guessing this is so the track can start to be used for transloading even before the tracks to Gilman are ready. Historically, the track next to the B&M branch was an interchange track connecting with the Maine Central. This was necessary as there wasn't historically a switch at Hazens like there is today. Currently, freight trains only go as far as Hazens, where railcars are transloaded for their customer, Presby. In addition to track materials, another piece of maintenance of way equipment arrived recently. This ballast regulator with a snowplow was dropped off on the Boston and Maine side of the yard and is currently stored by the old Whitefield station building. Making our way up the former Maine Central Mountain Division, we stop in Dalton at the bridge over the Connecticut River. I'm standing on the New Hampshire side, and Vermont is on the other side of the bridge. Since I was here last, they have done more brush cutting. Jumping ahead, we see more brush cutting on the Vermont side. Here we see the cutting at the Gilman mill switch. Lastly, we see some quick views of a little bit of brush cutting at the Beach Street crossing in Gilman. I believe this crossing is the division point between Vermont Rail's operating rights and where CSX ownership starts. At last report, Vermont Rail is working with CSX to take over the rest of the trackage from this point to St. Johnsbury, Vermont. In addition to the brush cutting at this location, some encroachments by the neighbors were removed. This April 2025 view shows some of the encroachment. I decided not to film the updated view out of respect for the neighbors' privacy, as they were actively working in their backyards where the fences once were. I will be sure to give an update on this location next time I'm in the area. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for future updates on the restoration of the Mountain Division. If you'd like to watch older videos on this line when the restoration was first announced, check the video description for links for my videos from earlier this year.